You know, it's less than 6 months to the midterm elections. Joining us now, Patrick Morrisey, Republican Senate candidate in West Virginia. Sir, welcome to the program. Very good to see you, sir.
Hey, it's great to be back. Thank you so much.
You're up against Joe Manchin. What's your main line of attack?
Well, I think a couple things. There are just stark differences between my background and Joe Manchin. I'll start with Joe Manchin is a strong supporter of Chuck Schumer. And with Chuck Schumer in charge, we're talking higher taxes, more regulations, and a strong opponent of President Trump. West Virginia is looking for a conservative fighter with a record of accomplishment. That's my background. Taking on the Obama power plan, the Waters United States rule, advancing conservative values, and fighting the opiate epidemic. On all of those issues, we have a much stronger record, a much better position to appeal to West Virginians than Joe Manchin.
Have you positioned yourself as a 100% down-the-line, gung-ho Donald Trump, President Trump supporter?
Hey, I'm a big supporter of Donald Trump, and you should have seen he had called in. I spoke to him on Thursday. He's talking about coming to West Virginia. I think he knows just how important this seat is, because the reality is President Trump won West Virginia by 42 points, and he's been here 4 times. I would love it if he came back another 4 times between now and November.
Well, West Virginia has one of the worst opioid addiction rates in the nation, as you obviously know. Yeah. And President Trump has talked about executing drug dealers. Do you support that?
Look, I think that we need to do everything imaginable to go after this drug crisis, and I think that we have to tackle the problem holistically from a supply, a demand, and an educational perspective. I've been leading on that front with a lot of enforcement actions, and I think we need to be tougher on the drug kingpins. And if there's intent, and you have to be careful here, but if there's real intent and you know that these kingpins are poisoning people and causing massive death, then I think the ultimate penalty should certainly be explored.
Is there any distance between you and President Trump on any issue?
Look, I'm a big supporter of President Trump, and I want to emphasize where I am in common with him, because he's done so much good for West Virginia. Well, we're talking about the appointments of good judges and regulations.
Would you tell us where you differ with President Trump? I know you don't particularly want to do that, but tell me anyway.
Well, look, I want to emphasize that I stand for West Virginia, and I'm a big supporter of this president because of his judicial picks, his regulatory actions, and the Trump tax cuts. I have to tell you, that's a big plus for West Virginia. Doubling of the standard deduction. Joe Manchin was on the wrong side of it, voting no. And Joe Manchin has not been a supporter of President Trump the way that West Virginia really needs.
You want President Trump to come down and campaign for you?
I would welcome that. If the president's watching now, I could say, we want you here as much as you can come.
He does occasionally watch the show, I might add. So
yeah.
That was a pitch directly to the president, sir.
Absolutely.
Mr. Morrisey, we thank you very much for joining us, sir. Much obliged.
Hey, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
See you soon. Thank you.